Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. If you want to sell more beats, you want to make better music, start right now by clicking that sub button, click the bell as well, and also start downloading some dope loops to help elevate your music. Yo, today's video is basically showing you little tips or whatever with your drums, trying to just basically take your drums to another level. And like in a lot of genres, the drums are key. And I just want to show you some really quick tools or quick tips that you can do with your drums to make them more unique, make them hit a little harder, and definitely hit harder, but more like shaping your drums. And I just want to give you these tools right quick. So anyway, let's check out one of the loop packs and go on the one shots and find out what drum I wanted to use. Now what I can do is, let's see what kick I want to use in the 2019 Breakthrough Volume 2. Now that's a good example. I like that one, so send that to the selected. And it's good to turn up the trim. And let's just delete that. It's fine. And let's see in the Breakthrough 3 bonus one shots. I'm looking for something with a lower frequency. I like that one, so send that to a new channel. So basically what I want to show you is like layering your kick can definitely give you a unique sound. Let me show you, for instance, let's just use one for now. Let's do 4 steps and just see what this sounds like. It's more like on the house side, but it's all good. Let's make it a little further. Okay, so I'm gonna hit play and show you what you can do in the Fruity Wrapper. Now, obviously you have the sound wave. You see that right there. You notice what I did is raise the trim level just to make the sound go a little further to this point where it stops or whatever. And what you can do also in this Fruity Wrapper is shape the sound. Now this you can get really creative with it, but usually what I like to do, what you can do, it depends on the music and how intricate you want to do things, because sometimes you don't want to spend all that time doing it. But for this sound, I may just do it. So I turn all the parameters down except for the hold, and what you can do is use your ear and see how short you want the sound. See, it's a lot shorter now. So that's just one thing you can do. And what I'm doing now is basically shaping it to mesh with the lower frequency kick. So it's kind of cool that you can do things like that. And not only, I'll show you in a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So we have that sound. I'll hit play. Now once you have that, you can actually use these frequency modulators. Well, frequency modulation, X mod X is basically, I'll let you hear it. It cuts off the high frequency. See, fast, low pass. Now I'm opening up the high frequency a little bit. So what I'm doing basically is shaping it to mesh with the other drum. So let's do this. My bad. 4 steps. So now I'll turn that off. I can do pretty much the same thing. Let's turn up the trim. That kick sounds really nice, actually. Turn this up. And what I'm gonna do is pretty much the same thing I did, shaping it. I like it all the way up so I hear that extra oomph at the end. And then you can kind of mess around with the filters. I don't want the high part in. I'm gonna turn mod Y all the way down and pull down X as well just to get some of that low. Now again, what I'm doing is basically making my own kick, and a lot of the sounds that you'll hear in the loop packs are actually made this way. And so anyway, this is the new kick. And also what I can do is shift it a little forward, maybe the higher part. That's different. Let me turn it up. Ooh, that sweet spot right there. See? Now it's making the first kick that I chose sound bigger than what it is. And also you can get crazy with it if you want. You can add like a percussive sound on top of it and kind of create your own kick. There's something else I was going to show you in this video, and I'm totally brain freeze right now. So basically I'm stacking the sounds to create a new sound, and I'm using the Fruity Wrapper, the shaper basically, and the fast low pass filter, mod X and mod Y, to kind of build my new sound. And also what you can do is mess around with this area here. I don't want to get into this, actually it's in another video. Oops. Where you can, I haven't did this in a while. Where is it? That is the echo. Here it is, my bad. This is the you can turn it on, do boost to hit it, make it hit a little harder. I mean, you can, I'm not even going to get into that. I don't want to get into that in this video. But basically shaping your sound and stacking your sounds and also shifting them. The other thing I was going to show you is you can mess around with the pitch too to kind of get your own sound. This is more on sound design stuff, but only in the wrapper. So I'm not using other plugins or anything. There's a lot you can do just in the wrapper. See? Changing the pitch of the high kick gives it a whole different feel. I actually like the pitch up because it just has a different punch to it. That's cool. So that's one thing that you can do. Let me see if I can find a percussion element that'll sound cool with that. I don't know what that is. I don't know about that one. I wanted something a little more crazy so you can kind of hear the different things, you know. Let's go to, yeah, something like that. Let's see. Let's open it in a new channel. And I may make this really short. So let's see. and I'll put it in the background. Maybe pitch it. So now you're getting the idea. Let me just add a snare. Let's just use a typical trap snare. Okay. And just make up some rhythm or whatever. Let's hit that metronome. Just so you get a feel of the new kick with a beat. Boom, boom, boom. Why is it repeating like that? Let's just do that. Make it 4. Boom. And you can get creative with the percussion element with the kick. So it's kind of like a layered kick. And notice I left some out. You can do that as well. I didn't do that deliberately. I was just kind of building the rhythm, and then I was going to add them in. So check it out. And of course, not just a kick, you can also layer with your snares. There's tons of times that I layer like 5 different snares, and you can get crazy with it and pan them different ways and shift them and all that. But anyway, here. I'm gonna pan this one. Bring it down a little. Pitch it. Add a little groove to it, a little swing. A little more swing. Hey. You can get crazy with the hi-hats if you want. Add a little shift. My bad, I'm getting crazy. So you get the idea. That's how you can stack sounds to make your own unique sounds, and also how you can shape them inside the Fruity wrapper. Next, I wanted to show you another quick thing that you can do with your drums. Let's just route the kick to 1, and what's crazy what you can do. Of course, you can want to EQ them or whatever. And just isolate whatever frequency you want. Fruity EQ2. Actually, what I would do is have the kicks on separate channels so I can really hone in and see what I want to do. Now you hear the difference of how that kick is really coming out now. And I'm definitely going to take it further. So Fruity Soft Clipper, wherever I keep putting it, is the other thing I was going to show you. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I definitely want to show you these tips. And all these sounds are actually bonus sounds that are in the loop packs that are on sale right now, and the links are in the description. And of course, there's a free loop pack in there as well. It's right in the description for you to grab and make something dope. So where is it? There you go, Fruity Soft Clipper. What I like to do with this is get the threshold about there, kind of like a straight line, and you can mess with the post, but check it out. And we'll put that on both of the kicks. And then I showed this in another video, but I don't mind showing you again. And what you can do is go to this volume adjust, which is a volume multiplier, and you can turn it up to get more presence. Oh my God, thank me later with that. That's how you make your drums hit a little harder. And don't get crazy with it, but notice that it doesn't peak because of this Fruity Soft Clipper. So listen carefully as I raise the volume multiplier for the low kick. Now watch how I take off Fruity Soft Clipper. Still sounds pretty good, but there's more harmonics going on with it. So yeah, that's the other thing I was going to show you in the video. That's a dope way to make your drums hit crazy hard. Experiment with all the parameters. You don't have to copy exactly what I did. You might even discover a better way of making them hit harder, as well as different ways of stacking your drums. Of course, you can have whatever your imagination. You can have 5 kicks, but you want to be careful not to get too crazy, because you'll have like some artifacts and just phase cancellation and all kinds of craziness going on if it's not stacked, you know, accordingly. I mean, you can experiment. I mean, who knows, because you can have 5 kicks and people always think it's just one. You know, you can get really creative with stacking sounds and panning and pitching them. And notice I didn't even add any effects on anything except for the Fruity Soft Clipper for presence, but I didn't even add like a subtle reverb on one kick. You can get really creative with it. So anyway, again, this is DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. You can get that free loop pack in the description. And of course, if you want to sell more beats, improve your music, make sure you hit that sub button, click the bell as well, so you get to see more videos like this and more tips to help improve your music. And I definitely want you to get some more beat sales. So anyway, let's do it. Catch you next video. Peace.